Now that we're inside Module 3, let's start with the first step in writing your win theme, building the core message. Think of this as the heartbeat of your entire proposal, the one line that sums up your value, your focus, and your outcome. If someone only remembers one thing about your company after reading your proposal, this is what you want it to be. A simple way to get there is to use a structure I call the three-part story. Who does what for what result? Who does what for what result? That's it. 3 simple parts that force clarity and focus. Start with the buyer's goal or problem, not your service. Then add what you do that directly addresses that goal or problem, and finish with the positive result they care about most. Here's an example. We help the Army cut response times in half by using proven, mission-tested logistics tools. It's clear, it's specific, and it's measurable. And more importantly, it's written from the buyer's perspective, not yours. Notice what it doesn't say. It doesn't start with, we are a leading provider of, or we specialize in. It starts with their mission, their pain, their results. That's the shift that separates a win theme from marketing fluff. Let's look at another one. A weak theme might say, we provide cybersecurity support services to federal agencies. That's a description. A strong version says, we protect federal networks from evolving threats through continuous monitoring and zero downtime response. Do you see the difference? The second one has intent, motion, and outcome. It's not about tasks, it's about results. Now, here's a quick way to test your core message. Read it out loud and ask yourself, does this sound like something my customer would say they need? If it feels like marketing language, you're not there yet. If it feels like their mission statement, you've nailed it. And remember, your core message doesn't have to be perfect the first time. Write 3 or 4 variations. Play with the verbs. Experiment with what the buyer cares about most: speed, reliability, cost, security, modernization, and then tighten the one that feels the most natural and defensible. Do me a favor, pause here for a second and write this down, jot this down. Who we help, what we do, and what result we deliver. That's your starting formula for every win theme you'll ever write. Who we help, what we do, and what result we deliver. Once you can articulate that clearly, the rest of your proposal becomes so much easier. Every paragraph, every bullet point, every proof point will have a direction. They all point back to that one promise. In the next lesson, we'll take your core message and we'll add proof and power, turning a good statement into one that sounds credible, confident, and undeniable.